Ever find yourself in a life or death situation only to suddenly zone out and daydream about standing in a grassy field, freaking out about the blood on your hands? No? Just me and Akihito then? Well, Akihito's definitely been there, done that, and got the weird daydream to prove it. Just as he's about to lose himself in this bizarre mental tangent, Kuriyama's desperate scream yanks him back to reality and bam, we're thrust straight into the dramatic action-packed chaos that is Beyond the Boundary Episode 2. So we've got Kuriyama Mirai, who just sliced a Yumu in half like it's her part-time job. But plot twist, the Yumu springs back to life like it's auditioning for a horror movie sequel and makes a mad dash for the window. Akihito, always the helpful guy, yells out, "Aim for the eyes!" Kuriyama, taking his advice to heart, dives out the window after it, because why not? Cue one of the most beautiful visual scenes this anime has served up so far. With Akihito cheering her on from the sidelines, Kuriyama suddenly levels up her game. Her fighting style shifts from clumsy novice to elegant warrior in a sequence so beautifully choreographed, it's like watching a deadly dance recital. The Yumu, not to be outdone, pulls a disappearing act by kicking up a cloud of smoke and vanishing. But it's got tricks up its sleeve and ambushes her. Now it's round 2. Kuriyama starts exchanging blows with the Yumu, but it's slippery and escapes into the sand just as she goes in for the kill. The Yumu resurfaces, and Kuriyama finally has a clear shot. But instead of sealing the deal, she hesitates. Her aim falters, and the Yumu slips away. She's ready to throw in the towel, but Akihito, ever the practical guy, reminds her that she needs to slay the thing if she wants to pay rent. Because let's be honest, nothing motivates like the fear of eviction. Snapping back into action mode, Kuriyama chases the Yumu as it scurries up the side of a building. She follows like it's no big deal because, hey, it's just another day in the life of a spirit hunter. The Yumu, ever the crafty foe, weaves wings out of its bandage-like body and glides off the building. But Kuriyama's not about to let it get away. She ditches her ring and splatters her blood toward the Yumu, dissolving part of its body on contact. She's ready to finish it off, but once again she hesitates. Luckily, Akihito's there to give her that final push, and with his encouragement, she finally lands the decisive blow. And just like that, Kuriyama scores her first Yumu kill of the season. We can already tell Akihito's presence in her life is exactly what she needed, a weird, sometimes awkward, but undeniably supportive force. Now, you'd think after such an adrenaline-pumping battle, there'd be a moment of calm, right? Wrong. Akihito seizes this perfect opportunity to recruit Kuriyama to the literature club. Because who wouldn't want to join a club after nearly being killed by a supernatural monster? But it's okay. He's only half serious since he's busy tending to her bleeding hand. Kuriyama, being the sensible one, gently declines before promptly passing out into his arms. And of course, in true Akihito fashion, he can't resist making a comment about her glasses. Priorities, right? We then cut to the Shindu photo studio where we're introduced to another tiny, cute character who greets Akihito and Kuriyama with boundless enthusiasm. They're here to appraise the Yumu stone from the mummy Yumu they just took down. Kuriyama's on high alert because she can sense that this overly cheerful girl is actually a Yumu. Apparently, Yumu species come in all shapes and sizes, much like your average collection of Pokémon. Just as Akihito tries to introduce Mitsuki Naz, Kuriyama's expression shifts to one of disgust. Mitsuki, ever the smooth talker, instantly agrees with Kuriyama. Because it's Mitsuki after all. Next we find Akihito on the hunt for information about why the Yumu they fought was so aggressive. His quest leads him to an overly touchy colleague who may or may not have an unhealthy obsession with armpits. After striking out on the intel front, Akihito heads back to the appraisal shop where he meets the store owner. She decodes a card from Akihito's mother which, surprise, surprise, contains a magical holographic recording of her. Honestly, after seeing his mum in action, it's no wonder Akihito grew up with a few unique quirks. After enduring some good-natured teasing from his friends about his mum, they listen to her message. A powerful Yumu, known as the Hollow Shadow, is headed their way. Turns out this bad boy is the reason why the other Yumu were so aggressive. With this new threat looming, they appraise Kuriyama's Yumu stone, only for her to receive a laughably small amount in return. As a consolation, she wholesomely treats Akihito to dinner, but just as the moment starts to get sweet, she drops a bombshell. She's cutting ties with Akihito because, plot twist, you'd never guess it, she's killed someone before. And that's how episode 2 leaves us, on the edge of our seats, with a growing sense that things are about to get even more complicated for our favourite spirit hunter duo. Stay tuned for more supernatural battles, awkwardly adorable moments, and whatever else this wild ride throws our way.